If you're a hardcore Sonic fan like me, you'd probably know the one word that Sonic seems to struggle with nowadays. Say it with me, momentum. Of course, Sonic's main attribute is his speed. However, in his early days, this was just a reward for keeping said momentum up. In the late 90s to early to mid 2000s, this was beautifully translated into the third dimension. For the most part, Unleashed began the trend of Boost Sonic, which basically focused more on the speed aspect of Sonic. Not a bad idea, provided it be done with good execution. But which do I think is better? And which style of gameplay do I think Sonic should use for future titles? As I said before, in the early 90s, Sonic hit the shelves as this platformer where, unlike the rest at the time, you needed to use your momentum to traverse levels quicker and quicker. And that's where your speed came from. It takes effort to build that up, but if you can do that and maintain that, you'll be cruising. This is where Sonic Adventure comes in. As Sonic's first true 3D adventure, it took the same formula as the classics did. Build momentum, and if maintained for long enough, you'll begin cruising. Adventure 2, Heroes, Shadow 05, and Sonic 06 would continue to capture the adventure formula. But in 2008, we were hit with a completely new gameplay style for Sonic, the Boost. The Boost is kind of controversial. If you ask the Sonic community what they think of the Boost, you'll certainly get answers.
Boost makes Sonic too easy. Just hold the boost button and win. The boost makes the level design hard.
I'm here to tell you that the Boost isn't bad, and it's actually a good thing if executed in the right way. In Sonic Unleashed, you can't just hold the boost and expect to win. You have to know to manage your boost and when to use it. Even in Windmill Isle's tutorial stage, you had to do a few homing attacks. Even in parts where you are just boosting, you have to actively pay attention to what's coming ahead. Otherwise, you'll either fall to your death or slam into a wall. Even if the controls didn't exactly make platforming silky smooth, you still couldn't boost and win. The real problem stems from the execution. Quick little heads up, I don't have any footage of Sonic Forces to show due to technical issues, so bear with me. Forces took the boost and watered it down. Unleashed and Forces are both structured like hallways. The difference between Unleashed and Forces, however, is that in Unleashed, the hallway was an obstacle course which actually incentivized replay value and muscle memory to beat the stages faster. The level design was demanding. You had to pay attention. In Forces, the quote-unquote obstacles just felt like a flimsy wet floor sign with a dry floor. The obstacles, or lack thereof, are either too easy to just plow down with the boost or there's none at all. These stages are lifeless, have no depth, and feel unfinished overall. The problem is not the boost, it's just the way it's handled. If a game is going to be boost, make the level design with purpose. Add actual obstacles. Don't make them school hallways. Even those are more difficult to traverse than the ones in Forces. But what is my verdict? Well, I'm gonna have to go with the boost here. I guess I just like the speed aspect. Adventure formula is pretty interactive, but overall, boost takes the cake here. As long as the stages are designed with purpose and not just hallways where you can just hold down a button and beat the game, I believe this can be a pretty good idea for future titles. Well, that's it from me. Which style of gameplay do you guys prefer? Let me know in the comments. But as always, I'm E0Zones856 or Easy the Hedgehog 91. See you guys at the next level.